Good morning and welcome back to the Den of Iniquity that is Ken Shaving and BSing, your Big Shave Best champion. And it's Thursday, quick shave time. The club, El Gaucho, which is, I get a leathery citrus kind of combo. Perfect for a day like today. A little brighten the spirits, it's winter, it's rainy. I mean, we just went from like almost 80 back down to the 40s. It's welcome to Texas in February, kids. That's all I can say. So we got the matching aftershave splash and cup with the distilled water. We're gonna, prep with the cube, the Thayer's original, little 5-in-1 scented balm. It's a pretty basic shave I'm used to. Assassin brush again, MJ98 plate head, bamboo handle, but with a. Did I throw it away? I sure did. It's going to be a new Gillette 7 o'clock. Oh, here it is. It's in the razor. Why unload it? Gillette 7 o'clock Super Platinum, also known as the Gillette Black. It actually comes double wrapped, but it's not a complete double wrap. Excuse me. They do 4 wax buds on one side, but it's not a complete fold over second wrap. So it's a little exposure, but it's basically double wrapped with a little wax to hold it in place, but the buds are very small. So I'm going to get the brush in the distilled water. Warm water on the face. Against the grain cube prep. I'm going to leave it on here. Shake the brush out. Just get lathering up here. I just really have enjoyed using the Assassin brush lately, so I'm sorry for some repetition in the hardware. Yeah, I just did an hour in the elliptical at the gym, and of course out of the shower, and then got to get dressed for work. And I was just thinking, just randomly, there's this guy Stefan Molyneux that I watch on YouTube. And it's real funny. He was talking about, there's this Dr. Jordan Peterson. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's also, a lot of his stuff's on YouTube. And this guy who is an admitted communist and whatever else, thinks he's a philosopher. And he's trying to dissect why Jordan Peterson's become popular and discrediting him. And he comes up with no facts. And that's another discussion. But I was just thinking, with recent events like the shooting in Parkland, Florida, and other issues, and then you got people trying to say there's crisis actors, and I was just thinking, no matter what side of the argument you're on, you can't use what is being peddled as facts as actual facts, because they're false. Like the narrative, there's been 18 school shootings. No, there has not in 2018. Or that this Chris Hogg or whatever the F his name is, the crisis actor. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. I'm not picking a side. I'm just talking about whatever side you're on. Use real facts, please. Go out and do your research. Don't just share whatever is on Facebook. Now there's humor, that is, and with different issues, there's sometimes you can share it. It may not be factually based, but you can find the funny. But when you're trying to actually back an argument, if you're not using real, true facts that are proven and not stuff that appears to be as fact, but is not actually, you're going to do two things. You're going to immediately turn off people who who are against you, because they know you're reciting, you're being, you're not using real numbers, or you're not using real facts. And then anybody else who, like me, who's not going to take the side, at least not publicly, because I don't want to get into arguments with people who use bad information. You're going to turn off those people too. So you're only preaching to the choir. That's all I gotta say about that. It's like, use real facts no matter what side of the argument you're on. If you're, you know, the anti-AR-15 crowd, or you believe this is some conspiracy is rigged because it's his kid and he's a alleged crisis actor. I mean, you got to go out and get the real thing. Don't just regurgitate stuff that isn't true. Because I have a friend she's on the left, and she regurgitates the same stuff a lot of these people on the right say about the crisis actors and all that. And let's just deal with the real information and not buy into the bullshit, please. Because even if your argument is noble, it has to be real information backing it up to strengthen your argument. False information sold as fact is basically you're telling a lie to build your narrative. And sorry, many things have risen because of building stuff based on lies. I cite the Third Reich, the rise of communist Russia, incidents the U.S. have been involved in, like the Bay of Pigs. I mean, nobody's innocent of this behavior. Okay, so enough about that philosophical soapboxing. Let's talk about El Gaucho. Great lather. Peter soap's always lather. The distilled water, of course, has been fantastic godsend. Thank you, Chris. I know I should have been doing it sooner. Chris Marco, also known as Lucid Code. Love the brush. You can see the lather's good. It's been so much better. Hands are a little slippery. We'll get some alum. But, you know, that's the stuff that churns my brain when you're an hour on the elliptical. So, and you're watching, because you can't watch your wrestling YouTube podcast because you watched them the day before. So I do 2 days at the gym, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I pick up other stuff. So again, I'm not talking politics, I'm just talking because it was on my mind. Like, even the news organizations you watch, even they're guilty of it. So that's all I'm saying. Smooth first pass. I don't know if you follow, I can't remember the name of the guy. Does I get the email? He tests razor blades, and he basically he's a head and face shaver. Not basically, he is a head and face shaver. Don't need a qualifying adverb there. And he does effectively 2 face and 2 head shaves with the blade. Has measurements on a scale of beginning sharpness, and the higher the number, the less, the worse something is. So if it's a high number, it's not as sharp. Lower number means it's sharper, and also comfort level. And I think it's a pretty good rating system. He's pretty thorough with his methodology. And it's a really good bit of information. And based on my experience, I say it's you know, I'd say he's pretty spot on. I mean, it's subjective, of course, because it's his skin, head and face. But, I mean, some people love Balzano, but the Balzano, the way he rates it, seems to fit more how it treats me. For example, and in this case, the 7 o'clock black, he says it actually got, I believe, he said it got sharper, maybe because of the coating on this that wears. So it ended up about at X point and went down in number, which means increase in sharpness, but was still very comfortable. And this is only my 3rd time using this blade. Not this exactly, this blade, the 7 o'clock black. And my first 2 experiences weren't the greatest, but part of that was, the first time was lack of technique or lack of developed technique. Second time may have been a bad razor matchup. I mean, it didn't do a great shave, but it didn't treat me badly. But right now, I can tell you my face feels great. And I've shaved 4 days straight now. To have that inflammation weeper there. Otherwise, looking pretty good. Yeah. Random thought I get when I switch hands is, I think it's good if you learn to shave with both hands, whether it's, whether it's just good to have or makes it easier to hit certain angles, or you end up in a catastrophic accident where you end up with one hand. Let's not think about that, but shit happens, right? So, anyway. Alright, just need a slickness layer here. Always those spots around the lip that, you know, just had those hairs tucked in. It's almost like those hairs under the nose. You just gotta want to check them. I gotta get out the door in a bit here, so I gotta finish up and get dressed. Oh. And in my rush, I tagged my Adam's apple like an idiot. It's almost ask and you shall receive. Oh, I got in a rush and bang, right there, a little bleeder. All right, let's rinse. We are good to go. Loose this up a little. See, really nice peaky soap. It's an amazing soap base. I don't know who was making it at the time. There's speculation on who it was. If it is, it's good soap, and this artisan, as I understand, improved upon the soap base they use. But now you know Peter is working on his own soap base. Customary spit. Again, very little feedback. Like, I believe it was Mr. Abe Froman on my channel said, the alum block does not lie. And very minimal feedback. Little weepers, you know, tag there, and my inflammation weeper closed. Another alum rinse here. Get the residue off. Ah, very nice. All right. Little Thayers for the skin. Is witch hazel necessary? Witch hazel with alcohol necessary? Witch hazel in general necessary? No. It's one of those things. For the most part, it helps my skin better, minus where I get this inflamed pore on my nose every so often, and but generally my skin's been much better since I've been using it regularly. Alum block necessary every day? No, but alum block, besides telling your feedback, some antiseptic properties, also helps against acne. Now I am going to use a balm, although this aftershave has glycerin in it. It gives you a great face feel, and it has witch hazel glycerin and aloe juice. So it has, you know, your good skin food, basic natural skin food properties, and alcohol for antiseptic, and I already use alcohol, witch hazel, all that. I'm still going to use a balm because the weather's nasty and breezy, cold, damp, and I don't want to suck the extra moisture out of my face. Alright. And with that, we are done. 20 minutes just creeping over now. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it as always. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. Watch out for school zones and school buses. Have a great Thursday. May see you Friday for the next shave, if not Saturday. It's a work day Friday, so I may do a daily shave. I probably will, just because I just like the rhythm of the day and doing the video and all that. So, cheers, good brothers and good sisters. I will see you in the next video. Champ loves you.